Today we got big news from Google. Gemini just got free deep research for all of the users. This is absolutely insane. And right now we're getting 5 requests per month for free, and deep research on Gemini application is powered by 2.0 flash thinking, the reasoning model. So I have already done 2 queries on the deep research application inside Gemini, and we will see what the results are. Before we get started, I want to tell you that on Udemy I have created a course that is called Learn How to Automate Research Using AI. This video will be uploaded there. This is a completely free course that you can join, and you can find it down below in the link in the description on the NoFX courses website. So you can find it here, you can click over here, join the Udemy course for absolutely free. This is a gift from me to you. So if you're interested in learning more, go there. So the first query was about vibe coding a medieval third-person game. So I'm expecting it to write us a document which we can actually export to Google Docs, which is very, very nice. And it probably will give us some kind of directions and some kind of guidelines to follow to vibe code that. So introduction, defining the medieval vibe in third-person games. This is like the first paragraph, establishing the medieval world. Okay, so it gives us various ideas. And here what we really are interested at is the third-person immersion. So that's what we care about. Okay, so it tells us to probably go for Unreal Engine or go for Unity. And it gives us the pros and cons of everything, or whatever components we can get started with, which is nice. Visual world building. Okay, so this is like how we are going to craft the 3D world. Okay, so there's a lot of things, but I think it did really not get what I asked it to do, which was vibe coding. So essentially, what is vibe coding? You code using AI and you just completely use AI to code. So that's all of the citations, all of the sources that it searched. And these are the ones that were not used at the report. So this is very detailed, and you can also read its chain of thought. This is like a summarization. Don't really expect it to be the real chain of thought of the model. If you ever tried R1 from DeepSeek, you know that the chain of thought is a complete fucking mess. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the other query. This one was not very amazing, but let's see these evergreen programmer tools built with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. So in this case, I asked it to research evergreen ideas to implement using front-end code. What is evergreen? It's ideas that will be used forever by people. They're not trends, or they don't have seasonality. Okay, so the first thing is the introduction, the enduring power of fundamental web technologies in programmer tools. All right, I'm not reading that. The second thing is online development environments, instant code, and collaboration. Okay, so this is interesting. It tells you to create an IDE to handle basic things like JavaScript, HTML, etc. That makes sense. And it tells you who is building what and what ideas you can get. For example, Replit, that's good. In-browser developer tools, this is also nice. Got no idea how to implement that. But again, I guess this makes sense. Okay, so it tells us what things exist. And the following table summarizes the key features of the developer tools. So it actually creates also a table to summarize specific applications. Desktop applications powered by web technologies. Okay, this is interesting. I think this is the most interesting thing. All right, so no idea what that is about. Okay, so it mainly talks about the competition, but the problem here is that it doesn't have really novel ideas. It just does exactly what it says it will do. It does research on competition. Online editors, formatters, okay, I guess that's fine. Compressors and minifiers. Cheat sheets, documentation viewers, that makes sense. Code generators, cool. Color pickers, palette generators, that's great. Icon libraries, okay, this is also interesting. Mockup and template tools such as HTML templates. Okay, so it has some interesting ideas. I gotta say. Browser APIs for enhanced tooling. The file system access API, okay, that starts to become very interesting. The reports becomes very interesting. And I gotta say, it has some very cool ideas, which I don't want to spoil, so I'm going over them. And okay, ensuring efficiency. Okay, code splitting. Oh, it has some very interesting things. It has some very interesting things about performance. Okay, and it gives you advice on how to scale everything, make sure everything works for a long time. So I say these ideas are very, very good. Okay, so I gotta say that Gemini Research was not the most amazing research tool I've seen, but I think in terms of adding to the competition, I think it's good. It's very good on doing research. It was actually also very, very fast. And let me tell you exactly what query I did use. So I used this query, project description. I described what I want to do. The first one was like vibe code medieval game. The second one was like ideas that I can implement on the front end and be evergreen. And I gave it specific things. Identify the key objectives, describe the research methods, evaluation criteria, and specify outcomes. So nothing amazing. It's a good prompt, not super amazing. One thing that you have to know is that research in all of these tools has a preprocessing step that does optimization of your prompt. So essentially, it summarizes everything. It prepares a high quality prompt for the research model and then runs it. So again, if you're interested in seeing so again, this was a video. If you're interested in free courses, make sure to check the link down below in the description. For now, I will be creating loads of free courses, and I will also be improving the current ones, because my most important thing right now is to give you quality and free material. And yeah, you can join in the courses on Udemy. All of these courses here are hosted on Udemy right now, and I would be very happy to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Press the subscribe button because most of you have not subscribed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.